Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, ALB just filed an 8K about a shareholder meeting, and I am seeing a major win for employee incentives. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. The company is approving a new incentive plan after shareholder votes, which shows a commitment to retaining and motivating their team. Alright gang, we are diving into an 8K filing from Albemarle Corporation, a big player in specialty chemicals. This report officially details the outcomes of their annual shareholder meeting held on May 5, 2026. The main event here is the approval of the Albemarle Corporation 2026 incentive plan. Think of this as a new blueprint for how the company will reward its employees, especially with stock options and other long-term incentives. This plan is designed to replace their older 2017 plan and will be used for any new stock awards granted from the meeting date onward. The company's board had already given this plan the thumbs up back in February, but it always needs the shareholders' final say. This is a pretty standard move for companies aiming to keep their top talent happy and aligned with the company's success. Now, let's get into the actual voting results from the meeting. We've got the shareholder breakdown for each proposal. As of the 11th of March 2026, there were over 117 million shares of common stock eligible to vote, and almost 99.4 million were represented at the meeting, so pretty good turnout. First up, the election of directors. All the nominees were approved to serve until the 2027 annual meeting. Looking at the numbers, the votes for each director were overwhelmingly high, with only a small fraction voting against or abstaining. For example, Lauren Braless received over 86 million for votes, with only about 650,000 against. This indicates strong confidence in the current leadership. Next is the advisory vote on executive compensation. This is where shareholders give their non-binding opinion on how the top executives are paid. The results show a majority approved the compensation, with over 82 million for votes against about 3.9 million against, while a large majority voted in favour. That near 4 million against vote is something to keep an eye on for future executive pay discussions. Proposal 3 was about ratifying PricewaterhouseCoopers LLP as their independent auditor for the fiscal year ending the 31st of December 2026. This one passed with a very strong endorsement, over 93 million for votes. This suggests shareholders are comfortable with the auditor choice. Here is an interesting one. Proposal 4 was an amendment to the Articles of Incorporation aimed at removing supermajority provisions related to affiliated transactions. This means they wanted to make it easier to pass certain deals. However, shareholders did not approve this amendment with over 86 million votes against it. This indicates a desire to maintain stricter oversight on these types of transactions, a pretty significant decision. And this brings us back to our main point, Proposal 5, the approval of the new 2026 incentive plan. Shareholders overwhelmingly approved this plan with over 83 million for votes. This is a clear signal that the shareholders support the company's strategy to invest in its employees through these incentive programs. Finally, Proposal 6 was a shareholder proposal regarding the ability to call a special meeting. This one was also approved by shareholders with over 49 million for votes. This means shareholders will now have a more direct way to convene special meetings, giving them more say in company governance. Under exhibits, we see the formal filing of the Albemarle Corporation 2026 incentive plan itself, and of course the interactive data file for the cover page. Now, looking at these results, Albemarle Corporation seems to be moving forward with a clear strategy focused on employee incentives and giving shareholders more say in certain governance matters. Like calling special meetings, the rejection of the amendment to remove supermajority provisions is a notable point, suggesting a cautious approach to certain corporate actions. The strong approval of the incentive plan is a positive sign for employee morale and retention, which is crucial for long-term operational success in the specialty chemicals industry. The company's ability to pass these key proposals with strong shareholder support indicates a generally well-aligned relationship between management and its investors right now. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description.